Daily Report newspaper. Saturday, 13 April 2024. Morning news. Entrepreneurial business news. KFC, McDonald's, Burger King and the restaurants industry. Today we will be looking at restaurant companies in Africa that have branches in Europe, America and other regions. We conversating and differentiating franchises like KFC, McDonald's, Nando's and more, eating places that are alike. One of the giant restaurants that are known worldwide and occupy with branches that have decades of experience in nations around the world. Starting off by naming three of the best that originally started and founded in America: McDonald's, KFC and Burger King. Industrial reports. KFC, founded the 24th of September 1952 at Salt Lake City, Utah, is an American fast food restaurant chain headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky that specializes in fried chicken. It is the world's second largest restaurant chain after McDonald's, with a record of 22,621 locations globally in 150 countries as of December 2019. Kentucky Fried Chicken, also known as KFC, is an franchise that have multiple branches in South African cities and have millions of people across the nation buying their delicate food, and you'll come to find out that at the end of the month or year they make millions of profit in the bank, and usually the tons of money they make end up with employment, salary, building renovation, creating new partnership countrywide and business promotions. Compared to other African countries, KFC is not big like it is South Africa. The majority of the African restaurants branches are located in South Africa. Till this day it's still difficult to deal with other African countries that settle the business of opening branches across the region. They do find challenges like shortage, lack of leadership, management and control. In other cases, the fact is that African investors are slow to respond to an idea that can have a positive change in the economy. When it comes to a South African business investor, they usually don't hesitate to take business risk in the 21st century, because they find a lot of opportunities for an enterprise like KFC to bring a lot of profit annually around the towns and cities where many food clients are found. The list of having an advantage is more than the disadvantage when analyzing the field of the restaurant industry. South Africans have a great labor process in agriculture and flourish in the primary, secondary and tertiary sector of the business. In South African cities, when it comes to KFC, the black community loves buying the food from KFC. They love how the restaurant prepares the chicken for the customers. Some black people end up with obesity for eating too much of KFC food. The franchise introduces the burger in the menu in 2005. South African KFC restaurant have an addition in the menu for African style and sell streetwise meal with a red pap for African houses who buy at the restaurant. KFC branches in South Africa are very successful in the black market. KFC have a very delicious menu that is loved internationally. It will always be a great idea for other countries to make a great effort in opening companies' branches of KFC in the towns and cities. And when we take a look at restaurant like McDonald's in regional location, it's the #1 fast food restaurant serving over 70 million customers in more than 100 countries. The restaurant's best-selling licensed item is the Big Mac. It's an hamburger that was found in April 22, 1967 in the United States, and 40 years later McDonald's built a museum for the Big Mac in 2007 in Pennsylvania to celebrate its 40th birthday. Before McDonald's became a business that have a record of 1.7 million employees. The American restaurant McDonald's was a fast food operation with Richard and Morris McDonald's, who established the business in May 1940, and the first location was San Bernardino in California. Today McDonald's net worth is $194.27 billion since the 9th of April 2024. Restaurants like Burger King and McDonald's are restaurants that are booming in business in South Africa. The two franchises are originally founded in America. McDonald's and Burger King have a lot of customers. They're mostly from the Indian community and the English descendants and Afrikaners, people that love supporting Burger King and McDonald's in South Africa. In the other side of the story, in the restaurant industry, South African business investors have a problem with dealing with their workers. Usually they will complain that they are lazy and prefer foreigners to work for diligently. Results. And the information of Burger King in the restaurant industry is that in 2024 it's a franchise that is celebrating its 70th anniversary since it was established in 1954. U.S. franchise have always been dominant in the restaurant industry on a worldwide scale. In some cases, individuals who have more than a decade working experience in KFC, McDonald's and Burger King are affecting the African economy. You'll come to find that some have 10 years of experience in the workplace and treat a job in the franchise like where they will retire after earning a lot of salary and not giving the youth the chance to experience. If an African franchise worker have had the job for more than 10 years, he has to be able to give opportunities to other workers who don't earn in constant seasons with assured payment from the company. After 10 years of salary, it should be a gateway for an individual to invest in other businesses and give others a chance in the city. For the fact that restaurants are one of the businesses that find themselves with millions of dollars of profit in South Africa at the end of the year because the city loves their supplies. On a serious note, the government should see to it that they have given working opportunities to the right people, like students who can work part-time or full-time during the holidays to pay school fees. Discover true leaders around the city who can profit from such a work to invest in a new business and make something that will profit the city in the future with money savings. Inspection is compulsory in workplaces like franchise. To see to it that the number of staff members earning a salary are the ones who need the money to make an effort and find a new job with the money they're making. Franchise salaries is good enough to pay an annual fees in colleges and universities. Even contribute to starting a new business will profit an individual and create a job for other people in the community and expanding the economy for the nation with ideas that have action to generate money. The South African youth can use that opportunity for their advantage with the right determination and ambition as young people. African countries should be inspired by South African investors to get in the restaurant industry, especially the ones that have worldwide branches. Usually as business owners doing the same work around the world, you gather together and have a worldwide meeting, sharing your experiences in the field and getting advice from experts who deal with all kinds of situations in the field, attacking problems that have solutions from the past. If franchise like KFC, Burger King and McDonald's can have a delicious menu that is loved internationally and supported by clients that have a habit to buy all the time, what is stopping an African to come up with a franchise that can have a worldwide branch like the American restaurants? An African-founded franchise that can come up with a delicious menu that is unique and special in its way. As Africans, we need more chefs to get in the kitchen and mix all those recipes and create a meal that the world will enjoy, even if it takes time due to patience. Owners like KFC, if you had to know about their stories, they established a restaurant in a very old age with perseverance and persistence that got the right work done, which we all know today as a successful enterprise. Colonel Sanders, the Kentucky Fried Chicken founder, only got to franchise KFC in his 60s. Those are the restaurant industry inspiring stories that African restaurants have to be inspired by and dream of. their own invention to bring in the restaurant industry that will reach a worldwide marketplace. That's it for now. Catch up next time in the business article from Daily Report newspaper. Daily Report